Welcome to another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee. You are joined by Aina Raizakoyo and Glenora Shipura. We will be riding this ship until 8:30, keeping you entertained with our local, international, and even regional news. We are just going to kickstart your day with some entertainment and everything nice. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, girl. I love this new hairdo.
Thank you,
Is it
sweetie.
new week, new me, or what is this?
I mean, it's a brand new week, so you know it's always good to have something new also to welcome the week. But nonetheless, a lot of things were happening this weekend. Miss SA happened this weekend. What else happened this weekend? I understand people in Botswana got a half day off because
Letsile Tebogo won gold in the 200-meter final in Paris Olympics, and he's the first African to ever do so.
Wow!
I guess the African continent, we're all supposed to take a holiday.
Yeah, it should have been an African holiday because that is the win for all of us.
It's a win for all of us,
huge.
guys. It's such a big deal, and he's also quite young. And also, when you just hear his story, he had lost his mother, I think, 3 months before competing in the Paris Olympics.
Oh, no.
And on his shoe, he had the mother's, I think, date of birth and death. And so when he won, that's what he showed to the camera.
Oh.
Like this was for her.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So I think we all deserve like a holiday just because of him.
Yeah, we should all get a holiday. Miss Energy happened over the past weekend. Maria won Miss Energy. And yeah, those are some of the events that I saw really happening. But I think one that really shook the internet was Miss South Africa, because a deaf woman has won Miss South Africa.
Wow.
Her name is Mia. And, you know, a lot of people, first of all, congratulations, Mia, you deserve it. And she was just like, I want to show people of my community that they can also, you know, realize their dreams. And I thought that was very beautiful. However, the people on the internet are now trolling, or, you know, with the Chidima story, they are now like, oh my gosh, you didn't want fellow African people to win just for a white woman to win. Even Burna Boy was in the conversation and he was laughing, and it's like, all of that just for this. But nonetheless, everyone...
Apparently Nigerians are feeling some type of way about this win, you know,
it's
because
fine.
Chidima is...
She is South African, Mia is South African, so congratulations to Mia. There are people of different types of races wherever you go, in South Africa, in Namibia, in
so
Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's fine, anyone can win. So.
And also kudos to the Miss South Africa beauty pageant, because it's breaking barriers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now beauty is not only defined as this one thing, it's different things. And that's what the Miss South Africa or Miss Namibia and so forth is about, or should be about. So,
no, she's very beautiful and very intelligent.
Wow,
the way she answered
amazing.
her question, it was so... I was very impressed with her, actually. I foresee her placing at Miss Universe. Like the other girls, watch out. Watch out.
We have our fingers crossed then.
Yeah. But nonetheless, we will be right back with our entertainment news after the break.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhom.com.na.
Now getting right into your hot tea, a social media post claiming that Al Mayasa bint Hamad Al Thani, the sister of the Emir of Qatar, has lost 11 Hermes bags filled with expensive jewelry and watches during a high-speed train ride in Paris has been debunked as false. The story, initially shared by the news portal Luxury Promise and circulated with a video on Instagram, falsely alleged that the Qatari princess was robbed on France TGV train service, with the police search failing to recover the stolen items. The video, which portrayed a dramatic account of the prince's misfortune, was swiftly dismissed by Al Mayasa herself. She addressed the rumor through her Instagram story, stating, clearly fake news. The victim was certainly not me. Now, despite the prince's clarification, the fabricated story gained traction online, with many social media users expressing their shock and sympathy. Comments included reflections on Paris' safety compared to Qatar and critiques of traveling with valuable belongings on public transportation. The viral spread of this misinformation highlights the rapid dissemination of false news and the importance of verifying such claims before accepting them as truth. I remember getting this story and I thought it was really the truth, because everybody was like, yeah, a Qatari princess was robbed, and we all believed it. And social media took it by storm. There was a lot of also not so nice comments. Some people were saying, yeah, she's used to Qatar, it's very safe there, but here in Paris, you gotta be, you gotta look twice before you leave and whatnot. And so there was all these not so nice comments. And then who also travels through with public transportation with 11 Hermes bags? And Hermes is the top end of luxury brands.
Yeah, why are you in a
But there is somebody who has that this has happened to. They just thought it was the Qatari princess. So it's still, I guess, there's some truth to it, because it did happen to somebody.
It happened to someone, just not the Qatari princess.
Yeah.
But why do you have such luxurious goods
11
in public
bags.
Public transport? Or are they fake?
No, it's real. It's according to the video, it looks like it's real. So we don't know if that's the truth.
Where are you taking 11?
So I think she was there for the Olympics, for the Paris Olympics, and maybe she wanted to have an adventure by traveling through public transport. I don't know, man, guys.
Okay, but what are you doing
she
with
thought
11 bags? What are you carrying in 11 bags?
If you have the money, babes. If you have the money, babes.
Despite having the money, why on a daily?
No, I think it was in her luggage. I think it was in a luggage type of situation. So I'm going to Paris for the holiday, so I pack all my nice
bags.
Yes, I think it's
because how I'm seeing it is that you're on a train and you have all your bags. Maybe this one has, I don't know, cosmetics. This one has
you mean like that?
And you're carrying all 11 of
them. It's
them.
just her nice luxury handbags. And those handbags are really expensive. I remember my sister and I were once looking at all these luxury brands, and Hermes is easily the top end.
How much?
Those Birkin bags that Kanye was giving to his girlfriends is like $1 million USD.
Wait, Hermes is 1 million.
No, I'm just saying the Birkin bags that are under the Hermes brand.
Oh, okay.
So those bags that Kanye was giving his girlfriends at some point, remember? It's like $1 million for a Birkin bag.
Oh,
million USD, guys. Not
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So Hermes is at the top end of the luxury brands. So it's literally up there. So I'm sure this.
Why would I buy a bag for $1 million? Would I buy a bag for $1 million?
If you have the money, if you have 100 million, no, 100 million is even chilled. Yeah. If you have 100 million, what's a million less?
Yeah.
What's a million
guess
less?
It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, but nonetheless,
the money that we want, the money that is
that money locate me. But nonetheless, let's move over to our next story. A woman has been praised for her epic revenge on an entitled neighbor who would keep her awake, blasting trash music. She explained how her neighbor would play music at maximum volume all day long and refused to turn it off at night. Annoyed, the neighbors even called the police on him after hearing the tunes down the street past 12 a.m. and into the early hours of the morning. Writing on Reddit, she said, "In my blog, we have this neighbor who is just a combination of very bad neighbor habits. The major complaint is noise. This guy blasts trash music all day long, which would not be a problem if this guy respected the volume and time allowed. When my family called the police at 3 a.m., the police told us that the sound had already exceeded the permitted decibels since before the street began. But I guess money is not a problem for this guy because he keeps doing it. Since everybody was calling the police on him because of the noise, he decided to call the police on me because my newborn baby was crying. When the police got here, they told him not to waste their time. On top of this, the woman claims the neighbor is a creep who would stare into the window whenever she and her underage sister were in the bathroom. So to teach him a lesson, they came up with a plan to mess with him. Since the dude is awake during the night blasting terrible music, he sleeps basically all morning. And he absolutely hates birds chirping because it wakes him up. So you can literally hear him complaining and closing the window when the birds start singing. So I decided to make a plan based on that. I asked every neighbor if they were okay with the bird chirping. The majority of them loved it. Then I asked the detailing store if they could scatter some seed on the roof to attract some birds. The owner said absolutely yes, because the guy threw trash at the store's roof. So every single week, the owner had to clean the gutters. So she started scattering some seed every day at 5 a.m. on the store's roof, and says she had a full army of birds in less than 1 week. She said, I also started putting things like leaves, twigs, dog hair, and other things so the birds could build a nest nearby. In my window, there was also water for the birds. Now, the most delicious part of my revenge. When I decided the birds needed a little treat, I have a friend who breeds insects for people to feed their exotic pets. So I asked him for 100 crickets to feed the birds. He gave me an amazing discount, and the next day I was scattering the crickets on the roof, and the birds were making the lovely noise and waking this guy up almost for a week. These neighbors are vicious.
Wow. You know, before the show, we were just talking about grudges. And why it's maybe not a good idea, guys, to hold on to a grudge. But this is wild.
I think
the effort she went through.
I don't think she's holding a grudge. I think she just wanted to teach him a lesson. Because I think when you live in a neighborhood, you need to be considerate of other people. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with playing your music, let's say in the weekend, but every day.
And we want, especially during the week,
to sunset.
Some of us, you know, not some of us, everybody has to go to work. We have all these things to do, and you know what I'm saying? It's just this guy.
Sunrise to sunset, you are blasting music. It's not make sure.
No, it's not.
It's not a pleasant sign.
Would you go to such lengths, though, to, you know, punish somebody for, you know?
No, I don't think I'll have time.
You don't?
I don't think I'll have time, but I think it's a good lesson. I don't think he'll dare do it again. So kudos to Auntie for, you know, coming up with this plan. But I think they are also just vicious, and they are mean with one another. One calls the police for music, one calls the police for the baby crying, and then now one gets birds to come and make a noise and wake the other one up. I don't know, man. Such neighborly relations.
Neighbors at war, and you don't want that. You want to be very friendly with your neighbors. Your neighbors should almost be like an extension of your family.
Yes. Like, that's how I like my neighborly relations to be. Like, that's how I've always been with my neighbors. Even now, I can go to my neighbor's house and eat there. Like, I've always lived in a community with my neighbors, so I don't know how it feels to have animosity between you and your neighbors. It's just...
It must be horrible because you guys are in each other's space.
Some people don't even talk to their neighbors, and I don't know how it works. I don't understand how you cannot talk to your neighbor. Like, it's just...
I totally agree. Now, all right, on the other side of the break, I have a chat with one of the founders of the Kasi Vibe Festival. To stay tuned for that. Vibe check 1 2, vibe check 1 2. Joining me in studio is a beautiful woman, one of the people actually behind Kasi Vibe. She's here to spill the tea, what we can expect in this year's edition, what are the new trends, what's happening. Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee, Salami.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm quite excited to have you in studio. I'm a fan of Kasi Vibe. So I jumped to do this interview because I'm hoping I can get complimentary tickets.
You definitely, you know, your portfolio already allows you to get access, not even a ticket, access throughout.
I can just walk in there. I can just like, it's Glenora here.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you tell us about the history of Kasi Vibe? I mean, we briefly were talking about it just now, but yeah, can you tell the viewers about the history of Kasi Vibe?
Well, Kasi Vibe, this is going to be the 14th volume, hence your expression. I think 2017 was our first edition of Kasi Vibe. Well, it was born and bred out of 3 business individuals. You know, we never had platforms, or we couldn't afford the platforms back then that way we could exhibit our services that we were offering as business individuals. So one day we were just like, you know what, how about we create something of our own, something we can relate to, something, you know, that it's a platform that anybody that's trying to do something or be something can actually afford to exhibit their services or products. So that's how Kasi Vibe was then birthed. And we're just like, obviously, Sam Nujoma Stadium, because it's closer to the community. And yeah, that's how it came about.
By the people, for the people.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that. Another thing that I love is that Kasi Vibe has partnered up with our sister brand, Chill. So can you tell us about how this partnership came about?
After the last volume, or the past few volumes, the creative team actually came together. We sat down and we just like, what are we going to do different this time around? What are we going to do that we've not been doing the past few editions? So I think then we've been going to the media houses, very, very important. And one of them now came out to the partnership with Chill, and we took the opportunity for the partnership because we know what value it is going to add to the event. And obviously, I mean, it's a great partnership because it's a win-win situation. It's a audience, we're targeting, there's a certain audience that we know we're able to reach with this partnership.
And exactly, and I think I like that you're also not working in silos. Yeah. You're finding partnership to do what you do, which is great. And I think most companies or businesses or establishments don't like to partner up, and it's great that you guys have that.
Yeah.
What are there are the stall applications? I understand they are open till the 23rd of August.
Actually, yes, we had applications. They actually opened, I think, already in June. Then they closed end of June. But then we had an extension for specific stalls because this edition is actually called Bringing the Kasi Back International Edition. So we extended the international food cuisines stalls that we extended till the 23rd of August. And so are the SMEs and the products, because also remember that is one of the main core reason why we do this for the SMEs, you know, established or not established, upcoming or whatever. So yes, just for certain stalls. So the SMEs, the corporate, and then the food cuisines.
So let's say I'm also interested, because I'm a foodie most. How can I apply, you know, to have a stall?
Because we live in the digital world, you can go onto our website, which is www.kasivibe.com.na, and then you can just go and apply online.
Now, the most important question, when is the next Kasi Vibe event? I know me and the audience alike are eager. Yeah. And, you know, we want to get ready. We want to get the outfits, you know.
Definitely the platform for that. Yeah. The event is on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of October. Sam Nujoma Stadium, definitely. So that's a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday.
Great.
Yeah.
What are you doing differently? What can we expect? I know that you are, I like that you're always trying to, you know, one-up yourself with each one. So what are we doing differently this time?
Well, if I have to spill the beans now, what are you going to look forward to?
I see.
But one thing is definitely, I know with Kasi Vibe, it's all about an experience. We make sure that there's an experience. This year, I think highlighting will be more on the culinary experience, hence the international food cuisines. We've actually already secured quite a lot of international food cuisines that will be exhibiting. So I think that's one. Since you are a foodie, that's definitely for you.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, I could also go the entrepreneurial route and, you know, go have a food stand somewhere there. But yeah, I will just go eat for now. I'll just go eat. I'm excited, really, really excited. In a nutshell, can you tell somebody who has never been to Kasi Vibe, what is Kasi Vibe?
I don't even know what words to use to describe Kasi Vibe, but definitely this is one of the best events. I know it is one of the best events in the country, something that you need to look forward to and something that you need to have on your, not to-do list, what do we call it, to attend list of events in Namibia.
I like that, to attend list in Namibia. Yes,
events,
yes, you must attend this. If you've never done a Kasi Vibe, what are you doing? Come on, come on. Now, can you tell us about any other partnerships that you have running under the Kasi Vibe umbrella and how that contributes to the growth of Kasi Vibe?
Yeah, you know, we used to actually host the festival like 3 times a year. We've scaled it to just one festival because we want to now venture into other items, like what you mentioned now. We've been planning let's call it a Kasi Vibe business masterclass. I think it's around the corner. It's coming very soon. So I think that's one thing that we're looking or excited about, the baby that's about to be born. So yeah, the Kasi Vibe masterclass, business masterclass.
I'm getting goosebumps just hearing about that. Yeah, you're expanding as well.
We're expanding and just taking a different route. And I think that will be one of the biggest elements that will really add on to the growth of a lot of businesses.
Yes, because what you're doing is you're empowering businesses, different businesses.
Yes.
And now you're also finding other angles to do. Yes, I love that. I really, really love that. Now, before I let you go, you have to let the viewers, and I know where, they can get tickets. I'm getting complimentary tickets, but yeah, well, y'all can get complimentary
Well,
tickets.
You can go to your nearest Pick n Pay and purchase a ticket. Remember that during the days of the event, we do not sell the tickets at Pick n Pay. You come and pay at the gate, which sometimes the fees, you know, depending, especially with the surprises that we have in store for the event, the tickets might not be the same price at the gate. So please go to your nearest Pick n Pay and purchase a ticket for 60 Namibian dollars.
It's just 60 Namibian dollars, guys. Wow. For an experience that you'll be talking about years to come.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Salmi, for joining us and delving on what's going to happen at Kasi Vibe. We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Kasi Vibe International. Well, I think I've only been to one Kasi Vibe, and it is a vibe that I can attest to. But I'm looking forward to, you know, this Kasi Vibe.
We're going most, right?
The international one.
We're going
I
most,
hope
right?
they bring Uncle Waffles or someone international. Like we need
that would be so cool.
an international headliner, if we can say so. But nonetheless, we do thank you very much for watching our show this morning. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. It's all our love, all our light.